Shalom, call Holaim La Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well, and a sincere shalom to the 144,001 Now diving in straight to the point. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 14. For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind, like a thin froth that is driven away with the storm. Like as the smoke which is dispersed here and there with the tempest, it passes away as a remembrance of a guest that tarrieth by a day. So, but a day, Salakia. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Yahweh, and the care of them is with the Most High. So guess what? In the times to come, all right, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, because we know this is not the end of the world in a oinky mini sense, but an eon. This is the end of the era of the Edomites or the heathen. This is that was that Daniel second chapter, the last leg of the Roman Empire. All right, which is Babylon the Great, ruled by the Edomites. Okay, that's what this is. Now let's go to let's get that. Before I get that, Revelation 6 and 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. So a wheat, Salakia, a penny goes into the denarius, which is a day's wage. So people are going to have to work a full day, whatever it's 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever, just to get enough food to survive, man. Just to get enough food to survive, not even to pay rent. So that's what we're coming into, hyperinflation. Now let's get the main point I wanted. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh is their treasure. So the elect are going to be able to hold strong. You know, our faith, Lord's will, we're a part of the elect. Our faith is going to be able to hold strong to what's coming. Because what's coming is, let's read it. Verse 7, behold, their valiant ones shall cry without, the ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly. The highways lie waste, the wayfaring man ceaseth. He hath broken the covenant, he hath despised the city, he regardeth no man. The earth mourneth and languisheth. Lebanon is ashamed and hewn down. Sharon is like a wilderness, and Bashan and Carmel shall shake off their fruits. So this is what's coming, man. Evil, destruction. Let's get Day of Doom. Boom. Right there. Actually, should only pop up once. Second Ezra 7:43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, which is what Jacob's trouble, and the beginning of the immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past. The second covenant, all right, when our bodies are going to be turned up to the utmost level, all right. And this evil, you know, we're based the elect, all right, are essentially going to be like homeless, not literally, but nomads. Did I spell that right? Nah, I didn't. So when you go into what a pilgrim means someone that's, you know, traveling for religious reasons. All right. This is Hebrews. Actually, no. Second Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word. Make ye ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon earth. Why? Because it's going to be so much evil. It's going to be so much chaos and turmoil from this AI, Okay, these robots. Um, you know, Esau's secret military programs of super soldiers, cyborgs, and turned up with that left hand spiritual power. Okay, these crazy disasters that's gonna happen. Crazy stuff. See acid rain and toxic chemicals it's gonna be real nasty, real evil in these times to come. And the elect are gonna be what? You may find a house, you may find somebody, you lodge in with them for a couple weeks, or you just find a hideout, you there for like 2, 3 weeks, you bounce, you another place for a month, you bounce, you another place for 2 days, you bounce. That's what's gonna happen. That's the times we're coming into, man. Let's go to let's get Second Timothy. And this is why is uh the future is gonna be dim. All right? And the lights are already, dimming now. It's this Babylon the Great hasn't really increased. Only thing that's really gotten better, if you will, is technology. That's it. That's the only thing that's really has gotten an increase. So this is Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as good soldiers of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. So you shouldn't be getting caught up and you know, feeling some type of way about what's going on in this world, in this society. Now that doesn't mean don't live life, can't just, be not out here doing stuff, if you will. You're still a man, you're still carnal, still gotta make money, you still gotta eat, shower, take care of your body. Like those things, have a little fun here and there. Because we're still carnal men. We still of the flesh. Even though we strive to be spiritual, but we're still of the flesh. We still sin, right? We got ailments. Okay? That's why you enduring the heart, endure. Because it being having the truth and enduring what's coming is just gonna make it so much better, man. When you get that crown from Yahweh Shah. Now let's go to Second Corinthians, the fourth chapter, and verse 11. For we which live are always delivered unto death for Yahweh Shai's sake, that the life also for Yahweh Shai, of Yahweh Shai, might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. All right, because present our bodies as living sacrifices. Okay, so then death worketh in us, but for life in you. We having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed and therefore have spoken. We also believe and therefore speak, like I'm doing now. Knowing that he which raised up Yahushai shall raise up us also by Yahushai, and shall present us with you. For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace, and who is this talking about? The elect that are in these times now, okay? That the spirit from Abba Bivens on down, okay, the 12 tribes, all right, the name, so on and so forth, has been released, it's been unlocked. That's the us. That the abundant grace might, through the thanksgiving of many, rebound to the glory of the Most High. Because this is what's coming, is evil. And the ones that make it through it, that are the stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, are the elect. Because you will have heathen that don't die to what's coming. They may even be thriving, right? Doomsday bunkers, right? So this is Isaiah 32 and 10. Actually, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So what's coming is that you're going to have all these government programs. You already see it now. They're cutting off. They're going to keep there. It's not going to be any more freebies, or if you will, in a society. It's going to be gatekeeping, tyrannical rule. That's what's coming. Okay, that's what's coming. It's going to affect everybody when that MOTB comes out. Okay, Now, the societal collapse is mostly going to hurt the poor because, if you're rich, you're going to be able to, have a good location, if you will. But how long will that last, right? The elect are going to get those heathen, man. All right, and you're going to have Jakes somewhere in good positions. They either going to be of the elect or 2/3. All right, when they get visited. So let's get Second Esdras, the 5th chapter. Second Esdras, the 5th chapter, and verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden. All right, famine of the word. And the lake shall be barren of faith, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have root shall thou see wasted suddenly. All right. Verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and a fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. So you see, these scriptures are telling us that it's going to be evil. Okay, it's going to be chaos, destruction, desolation in these days that are rapidly approaching. And we already see it now. It's just low level, people still comfortable, crime still pretty low, but it's gonna get bad, man. It's gonna get real bad, and it's not gonna stop being bad. Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. And this is talking about the elect. The Israelites. All right, because they heard the word and they said, yeah, fuck that, right? That's what Jake does, man. I've seen Jake do it personally. I personally see Jake say, yeah, fuck the Lord, right? Fuck that. So guess what? The Most High is gonna say, yeah, fuck you, right? The Most High Yahweh is gonna do a number on his people and the world as a whole, all right? Because he's gonna spare Jacob. Let's get that. So this is Amos the 9th chapter and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, Babylon the Great, United States of America. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, this thermonuclear destruction, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh, because you're going to have 1/3 being brought up out of this place, and the 2/3 are going to die up in this place. Okay? And the rest of the undesirables, if you will, born in vain Israelites, in Latin America, the Caribbeans, West Africa, and all the other parts of the world. All right? So let's end this off in Ezekiel. Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. So what? This evil, this destruction, this chaos. And then Jacob's going to be like, oh, they was right. The ones with the garments, and they're not getting the lineups, and they not eating pork. The Hebrew Israelites, they calling on Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. It was right, but it's too late. It's going to be too late, man. All right? And with that, shalom.